Hi, I'm Kevin.
I'm Krysten. Who are you?
Mikey.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about our family. We met in 2008.
Through mutual friends after she started working at the same place that we both worked.
And then probably hung out together with these friends for about a year as friends, and then
Went camping a couple times.
and the only way I could get him to talk was by playing 20 questions. Shortly after that, we started dating. And shortly after that,
We got dogs.
we got 2 golden retrievers. And then we added a couple more cats.
Got married.
Yeah. We have Daisy and Noah, the Goldens, and then we've got Sebastian, Iona, Alice, Mackie.
Our cats.
And then we had, we
Mikey.
tried the adoption list, and then we had Mikey. I think if you wanted an example of opposites attract, that would be Kevin and I. We're probably polar opposites, and it works well. I'm the planner. Kevin is pretty much in the moment. I'm the worrier. He doesn't worry nearly as much as I do, and I think that's a good balance too. He's amazing with Michael. He'll stop whatever he's doing to play or build stuff, and I always call Kevin my rock because I always know that whenever there's a problem, or I know that I can rely on him to help if there's an issue, and I can't imagine being with anybody else. I love him that much.
Kristen's pretty outgoing. She enjoys doing things outside with Mikey. She's getting back into her cycling. She always tries to put Mikey's needs first. Always make sure that he's got what he needs for school, and making sure that everything he needs is settled. She's a fantastic mother, and I know that she will be a fantastic mother to our next child.
Kevin and I both grew up around smaller kids. My cousins are a lot younger than I am, and then we have Kevin's niece and nephew, my niece and nephew, and so we thought we kind of knew kids, and you really don't until you have one of your own. We've learned so much from Mikey. He's our little miracle child. We didn't expect to have him, and here we are with a 5-year-old, and we really are excited to add to our family, and Michael's excited to add to our family. He asks all the time about when is his new little brother or sister coming.
We recently moved into a new home. The biggest selling point for us was that it was not only large enough for our family, it's also large enough to grow a bit more. There is lots of room for Mikey and our future child to run and play outside when it's nice, and room enough inside to play when it's not. Our house is on a cul-de-sac with 2 of their homes in a quiet neighborhood, and there are other children in the neighborhood to play with.
So this is Daisy and Noah. We've had them since they were 10 weeks old, and now they're 10 years old. They're very good with their training, usually.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
We have several traditions, some routines, like every night we read a little bit, and we have cuddle time before we go to bed. My favorite tradition, though, is being home in our own house on Christmas morning. We do a lot of traveling between the 2 sets of families, so it's really nice to be able to spend that morning together quietly, opening gifts and playing with toys before we get into the craziness of traveling.
Both Krysten and I come from your typical sized families, 2 parents and a sibling. We both have pretty significant extended families as well that we are fairly close to. Mine, however, has gotten fairly spread out, and we only manage to get together a couple times a year. We get together at Christmas when everyone comes to my parents', and we try to get together every summer for big family vacations. Kristen's family is largely located in the same area and get together much more frequently. Not only around Christmas and Thanksgiving, but usually at least once for no particular reason during the summer, and a few times a year to celebrate groups of birthdays. Thanksgiving and Christmas are definitely busy times for us as we spend our time together with just the 3 of us, and then travel to both my parents and to Kristen's.
Shortly, Kevin and I knew that we wanted to start a family right after we were married. And it wasn't too long after we were married that I ran into medical problems, and the doctors said it wasn't really safe to get pregnant.
So we started on the route of getting an adoption list, and shortly after,
And we were active for about 2 months on an adoption list, and then we got pregnant. And we had Mikey, and he was early. So we didn't have any problems, but he was early, and then I still had my medical issues, and it just got to be a little hard to handle everything. But then finally my issues resolved, and now
we're ready to start on that road again.
we're ready to look and adopt another child.
Thank you for watching our video.
We are very excited to welcome another child to our family. Right?
Right.